got almost as many kids as he does Ezekiel chokes. Here is the heavyweight hopeful Aleksei Oleinik. This guy's more than 40 fights over 500 in a pro career that dates all the way back to 1996.
It's unbelievable when you watch Aleksei Oleinik compete. He goes in there and he seems as disinterested as anyone that I've ever seen step into an octagon. But the moment he gets his hands on you, no one's nickname is more fitting. The boa constrictor. You feel like you're wrapped within his limbs and you cannot find an escape. Some of the submissions he has are truly unbelievable. When he hit that Ezekiel choke from the bottom, neither one of us, John, understood why his opponent was tapping.
Yeah, and that was Victor Pesta, and then he got Junior Albini with that famed Ezekiel choke as well. Most people seem to know what's coming. They're dismissive of it. Aleksei Oleinik is a submission magician. He'll try to get another win here tonight. So here's the former UFC World Title challenger, perennial heavyweight contender type, the Reem, Alistar Overeem. His crowning achievement, really, that K1 World Grand Prix Championship in kickboxing, still in search of that elusive UFC title.
No one expected him to win that kickboxing World Championship, but he went out there and he beat some of the biggest names in kickboxing history. But once he was back in MMA, he has been a true and absolute savage. From becoming the Dream World Champion, becoming the Strikeforce Heavyweight Champion, he's done about everything you can do in the sport of mixed martial arts.
Of course, he made his UFC debut famously against Brock Lesnar. A lot of the recent wins for the Reem have come by knockout or TKO. He'll be chasing another highlight here tonight. How about the presence of Alistar Overeem, ready to make a statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Aleksei the Boa Constrictor Oleinik. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alistar the Reem Overeem.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, so here we go with the Reem, Alistar Overeem, early round one. More often than not, the judges not needed in nearly 60 pro fights for Alistar Overeem. We'll see how he chooses to attack this challenge early. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Oleinik.
Huge knee lands to the clinch.
Now some uppercut. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Setting up a sub here. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Oh, belly down arm ball.
And now he turns and puts his weight over the top of the arm.
Oh, he got up.
He actually defended. Now, he's not in a great position now, but he's better off than he was before.
Overeem getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Great job landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oleinik's looking for a Darce choke here. That Darce choke is tight. Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Strong reversal there.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler. And he's really...
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Big right hand.
Oh! Able to check that kick as well. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Slips. Oh, if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. Beautiful land there by Alistar Overeem. Continues to cross-train at different places. Finished up this training camp at Team Elevation there under Elliot Marshall in Colorado. Trying for a submission here.
He's got the sub locked in. That Von Flue choke is tight. Now he's got to reach across, drive shoulder pressure forward to try to make his opponent tap. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Nice strike from bottom position. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, feet on the hips here. Oleinik's back in half guard. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Great shot from the top position.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. That left hook was nasty.
Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Oleinik. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, heading back to the corner, and Overeem's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, here we go with round 2. Alistar Overeem and Aleksei. Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Oleinik. Right on the button. Single collar tie now.
He's driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice. Oh, he didn't like that one. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Nice punch there by the ring. The accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Oleinik. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, he's got the hands going. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Oleinik's got the full mount. Under 3 minutes to go, round 2.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy on the ground for me.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Gets the elbow up into the target. Oh, there's a beautiful elbow there from top position.
He's got to be careful here.
Nice.
2 minutes.
Keep going with that.
Oh, nice.
Side control now.
Hard elbows, hard elbows. Scramble up.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Good, those are all.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Keep that top.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut. This is where he wants to be.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Under a minute to go. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Take a deep breath.
Oh, right hook attempt. No good. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Nice. Nicely done. Oleinik's now dealing with a cheek cut. Two rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another huge shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Nice leg kick.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little bit.
kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Overeem gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Perfect. You hit him hard. You hurt him. Let's go.
Oh, right into mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Need some work, guys.
Don't let him under the mount. Keep on your side.
This is a terrible position.
Like that.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Come on now. You got to get it back in your
We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Up your hips.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very...
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. He's got to be careful.
That'll do it! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Aleksei, the Boa Constrictor, Oleinik.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.